Can you see my steamy head? Look at that massive manure pile. That's the first hour done. It's literally a big pile of poo, guys. I got a lovely response from everyone who joined on the last video, who found us. That went down really well, especially the jobs to do in January vibe. Another Saturday morning, a frosty one. I've got my t-shirt on because, as you've seen already, I've moved a metric ton of horse poo, because that was priority number one, because the lady who lets me use the land for the allotment, part of the deal is I manage the manure, and she messaged me in the week saying the stable girls were struggling to keep on top of it. They're running out of bags and space. So as soon as we got down here, early doors, just get on with it, get a big pile of poo going. Vicky's not here today, she's not feeling amazing, so it's just me. Unfortunately, for some of you who enjoy Vicky's participation. Gonna have a coffee break and then gonna clear out some rubbish from the greenhouse and wash down, now the frost is starting to disappear, wash down some of these glass panels. I'll show you after we've had a coffee. We've got green algae all over them, so I think that's what we're going to do next. Get some cold water and just sponge, rag, and just wash them down, just get rid of it, some of it, and get rid of some of this moss, because there's moss all inside the gaps. Welsh Wizards coffee he left me. Should have gave Vicky this last week. She had the MLE coffee instead. Just remembered I had soup in this last, so I've got a slight aroma of chicken soup with my coffee. Delicious. An MRE sugar courtesy of the UN Hindu ration we had recently on the channel, and a couple of milks, long life milks, obtained from a coffee stop. As soon as you stop working, it gets a bit colder. Do you remember this from a previous episode? We've got spare plastic pavers for along the allotment beds. I wonder what these are. They're just in a bucket. Do you know what? I'm going to plant a couple in a pot and see what they are. Spare greenhouse clips. They're super handy. Got a load of tomato feed. Plant and seed labels. Big box of bone meal, brand new. Good feed for the plants. I'm just going to get rid of all these old bits of tat in there as well. No point holding on to broken stuff. it's a thin line between being tough enough on the glass to get rid of all of this green mildew, algae, whatever it's called, and not breaking the glass. So yeah, you kind of got to go easy but give it a good scrub at the same time. I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing latex gloves because I can't use hot water. The temperature change between the hot water and the just defrosted glass could cause a crack. So I'm just using cold tap water. I'm not putting any chemicals on it either. I don't think it's necessary. There's no signs of any pest infestations. Mind you, there's no signs that this greenhouse has been used for a few years, but I want to avoid that. I mean, at best, I could have used a bit of fairy liquid, but I don't know. If you can avoid using stuff, you avoid using stuff. So we cleared a big old space in the greenhouse, like that. There we go. So I'm considering clearing off a little bit more of this area here, wheedling out some of the pots I want to keep and the trays, and probably donating the rest to someone else who needs them. And yeah, I think we'll put some cucumbers down there and trail them up and over, some hanging cucumbers, so that we can get some gherkins on the go this year. And then this is 2 lovely bays here for our tomato plants. It's coming along nicely. We've given these panels a bit of a wash down. They're going to need a secondary wash down. I was actually thinking we could get some vinegar solution, because that's a natural way window cleaner. And just to give you an idea of the difference, oh, here we are, train straight away. There's the window before, and there's one after. So it's definitely worth getting this job done. We're just going to have to keep at it. I'm going to do the rest of it next week because I'm running out of time. I do want to pop these up, these little bulbs. I'm wondering what they are. I wonder if anyone can tell me what that is, just off of what it looks like. Is it daffodils? Who knows, but I don't know, I felt sorry for them. Just stuck in a pot with no soil. We got spare compost. I'm using the old compost, not the new compost I bought for the plants this year. We got some spare pots. So let's just have a go and see what comes up. That's quite exciting. I think that's quite exciting. So I'm actually really glad I come down here today, because I wasn't going to share this, but I'm going to be my honest self on this channel. But I'm out tonight. I'm going out to town, like the clubs and stuff. It's a friend's 30th birthday, and I promised Vicky that we'd go. Got to put a shirt, so a black shirt and tie. And I'm really anxious about going tonight. I get really tense. I just don't like being out in big crowds. I don't like being in those environments. I am a sociable person. I love my people, my friends. I'm a people person in that sense, but I'm just not a people person when it comes to going out on the night out. And I don't want to ruin it for Vicky. She loves to go out. She doesn't like going out all the time, but she's a very sociable person. She likes going out for drinks. She likes going out in her friends group, and I want to be there, and I want to support her, and I also want to go and have a good time and not make it into a big deal. But at the same time, it like the 24 hours before, so like as of last night, it's just, I don't know. I get like a voice in the back of my head, which just kind of goes, oh, you know, you're going to look stupid tonight in a shirt and tie. You're going to be completely out of place in town, and you're going to be look like a Wally, and it's just stuff like that. I don't know, I just get really tense, and it really bothers me. And at the same time, I just want to do it for Vicky, because she does so much for me. You know, she gets involved in the allotment, and she'll come fishing with me, and she'll do all these things for me. And I just, in my head, I'm battling that inner anxiety, and I just want to be a fun husband who goes out, has a good time, and is sociable. And I'm going to do my best, and I will enjoy it when I get out there, because they've got friends there as well. But yeah, I'd rather be down the allotment or in the forest, or, you know, fishing, or with the kids, and anything with Vicky. Don't get me wrong, she's my soulmate, she's my best friend, and I spend my entire time with her. But I just need to get over this kind of anxiety feeling, and just go and enjoy it. And this really helps with your mental health, being down here, because I can zone out. I've done all that graft on the manure. A bit of exercise just clears the mind. Potting around, planning stuff in the garden, in the greenhouse, they all have a massive impact on your mental health. They're so good for you. I really recommend, if you're suffering from mental health, get yourself an allotment, or get yourself in the garden. Just get some fresh air, do something back to nature, because it really does help. It helps me so much, and it's actually one of the biggest, most important parts of my mental health. There's a train coming. I'm opening my heart, and the train's on its way. For me, mental health is so important. My mental health isn't always great. I struggle. As I've got older, I've really learned to talk about it. I started a qualification in psychology, with the idea of going on to counselling and mental health, which I probably will finish off. But at the moment, I'm working long hours. Vicky's studying at uni. But I don't think, especially blokes, I don't think we talk about our mental health enough. I don't think we're honest. So yeah, I just thought I'm going to share it on here. I'm not going to go on about it. I'm not going to pipe on. It's not going to become a mental health channel. But I do want people out there to know that you can talk about it. And if there's anyone who watches this on the channel, and you struggle and you ain't got no one to talk to about it, my email address is on my description on my channel. You can ping me an email and I'll have a chat with you. Honestly, I will. I'll make the time for you. I'll speak to you, and you can talk to me as much as you like about how you're feeling, and I'll be a sympathetic ear, because everyone needs someone to listen to them, and everyone needs to take their mental health seriously. So I'm going to end the video on that note. I don't want it to be depressing. I don't want it to be a drama video. I just want people to realise that talking about your mental health is important. I'll be back next week, and thank you for watching. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye bye. I was too busy nattering about mental health that I forgot to show you. I put the bulbs in the mud, in the compost. Is it me, or do these look happier already? I'm really excited to see what these are. I'm going to say daffodils. Someone's going to correct me, but we will find out.